Andrew Barley.
What's it like to study at UOW? Well, this is your classroom. These are your teachers. And this is your homework. This is your Wednesday night and your Thursday morning. These are some of Australia's best graduates. This is having the choice of over 300 degrees, plus a semester overseas. This is 9 Australian campuses and a bunch of international institutions for those who want to say hello to their next adventure and those who aren't ready to say goodbye. This is celebrating the world's oldest living culture and welcoming heaps more. This is being first in family and last to leave the library. This is finding your purpose, then finding it again and again and again, then using it to change the world. This is almost 50 years of being a globally recognized university. But who's counting? This is UOW.
Everything we've done has led towards today. But graduation seems singular. After all, it's one day, one degree, one end and one beginning. Think about it this way though. If we divide today by 4 years,
Or 5 years.
Or 3 years.
Or 8 years.
the equation becomes clearer. Because today isn't just an event or a graduation or a moment of change. It's what we've created through 24 subjects.
11 all-nighters.
357 books read.
54 5,000-word essays.
40 monologues critiqued.
154 films watched.
And 4 films made.
Let's be real though. Our experience is way bigger than just the classroom. You've got to factor in
665 hypotheses.
6 heated dramas,
2 semesters abroad. 5 new cultures experienced.
12 concerts attended.
843 waves were ridden.
169 hours lounging around.
17 dance parties.
2 major heartbreaks.
And more lifelong friendships than we can count.
when we take those experiences, the long days, late nights and early mornings into the equation, we realise that graduation at the University of Wollongong isn't just some singular thing.
That it's a transition from finding our purpose
to changing our world with the purpose we found. That our passport to the future has been stamped.
With the mark of a globally respected education.
And most importantly, we realise the moments that led up to this are
A tapestry.
A symphony.
an equation.
A 65,000-year-old history.
We realise that though today is a single moment, graduation is much bigger than any one day. Because, like an algorithm made up of bits of code,
Or a building built from many bricks.
Or a community built from many different people, today is the result of our
experiments,
Experiences.
Tests.
Trials.
And victories.
so that's what we celebrate today. Not the cap, not the gown, but the infinite number of moments we shared at the University of Wollongong.
Warak. Mukmuk. Warak. Wem. Warak. Nakitang. 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 Borenya da kumbare bopujane bopujane. 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 Hey, 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 Borenya da kumbare bopujane bopujane. 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 I'd like to invite our welcome to country, our elder, Honey Joyce Donovan, to the stage.
Thank you very much. I've surprised you. I'm not down there, I'm up here. That's my magic. You used to find out. Look, what an honour for me to be here this morning to do a welcome to country. And before I start, I'd like to acknowledge my ancestors, both past and present. I'd like to also acknowledge the dancers and, of course, the students and all the families and friends that are here to celebrate. And never forgetting my fellow alumni, all here, also on the stage. Health is something that's very close to my heart. Having worked in Aboriginal health for 24 years, I started in 1984. But in 1983, the first Aboriginal establishment was set up in a tent at Coomadici by the strong elders of this community. My one job was to light the fire every Friday for the African doctor who come and visited to see our people who didn't have access to any healthcare services. You could imagine the illnesses, and still today, Aboriginal people, my people, are the sickest and the poorest people on the planet. We come from healers. Our people, our grannies, our aunties, were the doctors, the nurses, and the healers, and still we practice that. I'm happy to say that I'm a very, very proud nurse. I graduated in 1992. Myself and the other Aboriginal health workers were given great opportunities by Area Health Service in the Illawarra. Having no education, no high schools, which was familiar for people from my background, my age groups. I'm 80, I was 80 last week. I'm the first person and only person from my mother's people to ever go to a university, to ever go to a TAFE. My people would be very, very proud of our people today. We have fought for our children, grandchildren, and our people, and for equal opportunities for all peoples from all parts of the world to have access to education. As I say, I'm a very, very proud nurse. I tend to think that's my mob. I'm always early. I think that's my nursing background. The first one at anything. I know every nail, every screw in the roofs. And I think when you look at research, there's a lot of researchers here. I believe education is a healer. The same as a lot of people from my era. I was removed and placed in an institution with with another 10 girls from La Perouse. That was pretty notorious. It was the Parramatta girls' home. But I believe all these things can be overcome and have been overcome. Education has given me a voice. It's given me strength, regardless of the background you come from, regardless what you've had to go, the bumps in the road. Education, education, education. I'll speak it till it's my last breath. And I work a lot with student nurses here, with student doctors, taking them back on country. And my word that I spread with healing, as Aboriginal elders, it's our job to work with the student, with doctors and nurses, because we're on the same team. As Aboriginal people, our job is to culturally and spiritually heal our people from within, so that they will go and get to the hospitals, to organisations, so that the doctors and the nurses then can treat our people medically. So we are a team. And as I said, healing, I'm very keen to be doing a lot of research and seeing research. I come from a family cluster of cancer sufferers. So I'm the only one, I've been the only one out of 6 children. I think my older siblings all died over 20 years ago, 25. Nieces, nephews, sisters and brothers, children, grandchildren, all with every form of cancer that you could think of. My only problem is I can't get upstairs, so I'm doing all right. I need all you people, my people need all the health people, the researchers. Remember, you health people, who I consider my mob, you'll walk with your head held a bit higher. You'll walk with a spring in your step. You're about to begin your journey. Please remember my people in doing so. With that, I'll say, welcome to my country, Dharawal Wadi people, and I wish you a very, very warm welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Auntie Joyce, and good morning, everyone, and welcome. My name is Professor Helen Partridge. I'm Deputy Vice-Chancellor Education at the University of Wollongong, and I'm delighted to be your Master of Ceremonies today. A friendly reminder to switch your mobile phones to silent so we can give our graduates our full attention on their big day. Thank you. I'd like to begin by acknowledging our Indigenous Strategy Unit and our local Aboriginal community. Their leadership brings to life a vision for an inclusive, reconciled and united Australia, where we recognise that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people are the knowledge holders of country. Today's celebration is grounded in the spirit of cultural healing, with the powerful artwork by Auntie Lorraine Brown and Auntie Narelle Thomas from the Kumadichi United Aboriginal Corporation, which you will see woven throughout today's event. It is a reminder of connection, culture and community. This is a proud day for the university. It's also a joyful day for families and friends who have supported our graduates every step of the way. Your encouragement has helped bring them to this moment, and we thank you for it. Congratulations to our graduates. You should feel incredibly proud of what you've achieved. You've met the demands of study with resilience and a deep commitment to learning. The strengths you have developed will serve you well as you step into your next chapter. We know you'll go on to make a difference in workplaces, your communities, and in the lives of those around you. Please join me in now celebrating our graduates. Now, if you're able to, please stand for an instrumental version of the Australian National Anthem. I would now like to introduce the interim provost to give the opening address.
Good morning, graduates, families and friends. My name is Professor Mark Hoffman, the Interim Provost of the University of Wollongong. It's a pleasure to join you to mark this milestone. Before we begin, I acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather, the people of the Five Islands streaming. I pay my respects to elders past and present and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people with us today. Graduates, through your studies, you have learnt to deal with complexity, you have developed the ability to analyse, to question and to communicate clearly, skills that are increasingly rare and therefore increasingly valuable. You have also learned to work across differences, across cultures, perspectives and disciplines. That capability will matter more than any single piece of technical knowledge you carry from here. Because the world you're entering is not short of information, it is short of judgment. It is in great need for human thinking and indeed more humanity, particularly in today's geopolitical landscape. The university works closely with government, industry and communities to address challenges and to drive social and economic progress. You now become a part of that effort. You are not just participants in society, you will help shape it. Many of you have balanced with study, with work, family and other responsibilities. That is not easy. It requires discipline, resilience and occasionally a high tolerance for deadlines that seem to cluster at the worst possible time. These qualities will serve you well. There is a line often attributed to Mark Twain. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. There is some humour in that, but also a point. What you have gained here is not just knowledge, but the ability to keep learning long after formal study ends. As you move forward, I suggest 3 simple disciplines. Stay curious, stay connected, and stay useful. If you do those 3 things consistently, you'll find your way. And one final thought. Do not wait for the perfect clarity before you act. Progress is usually made by those who are willing to move with incomplete information and adjust along the way. Congratulations on your achievement. Today recognises not only what you have done, but who you will become. You have the knowledge, you have the capability. What matters now is what you choose to do with it. Make it count. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Professor Hoffman. It is now my great pleasure to commence the presentation of graduates. I'd like to invite the Vice-Chancellor and President, Professor Max Liu, to the stage to receive the graduates. I'd also like to introduce the Acting Executive Dean, Professor Adam Trevitt, to present the graduates to the Vice-Chancellor and President for the Faculty of Science, Medicine and Health.
Thank you, Professor Partridge. It is my great pleasure to be with you here today to celebrate this occasion with all our graduates. We are very proud of what you have achieved, and I wish to convey my personal thanks and congratulations to all of you. Now, with the graduates who are to be presented with undergraduate and postgraduate awards from the Faculty of Science, Medicine and Health, and graduates joining us from Arts, Society and Business, please stand if you are able. Vice-Chancellor and President, I present to you the graduates to receive awards from the Faculty of Science, Medicine and Health and the Faculty of Arts, Society and Business.
In the name of the Council and by my authority as Vice-Chancellor and President, I confirm your admission to the awards you have qualified. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. During registrations, graduates had the opportunity to upload their photo and a quote that resonated with them. We hope you enjoy this part of this celebration. I'd also like to encourage all the supporters here to stand and clap when your graduate is called.
Jake Andrew Barley. Paige Courtney. Abby Hardman. Bibi Yuanu Marsh. Jack Wall. Jordan Ann Wallace Chapman. Olivia Charlotte Adams. Pearson Sibley. Tyler Watkins. Lana Atkinson. Olivia May Clark. Eva Mothersdill. Joel Spain. Joshua John DeMello. Tiana Reardon. Joshua Ryan Yu. Sean Patrick Condolly. Cara Rose Thompson. Jared Mark Barnsley. Nia Lauren Viva Boggs. Elisa Fairs. Katie Lee Maddock. Chloe Olivia Morby. Elise Balla. Juliet Christine Newbury. Laura Faye Tuggerell. Rohit Arora. Ariana Balati. Daisy Maeve Clapham. Claudia Decker. Elise Farrant. Falepoini Guide Angel Ngauamo Fisiliu. Harinder Kaur. Sarah Holdsworth. Taylin Lily Holland. Lainey Claire Holtz. Chloe Marie Houle. Lena Huyn. Chloe Louise Matheson. Mary Gladife Medrano. Andrew Organ. Chelsea Imogen Pascoe. Paula Shimshal. Bianca Rebecca Simpson. Alicia Sienna Tamarello. Emily Ward. Ivy Annalise Ang. Ava Beardsworth. Annabelle Brokenham. Hallie Marie Bone. Catherine Georgina Brackenbury. Lauren Elizabeth Cant. Olivia Janelle Deal. Rachel El Faham. Michelle Gamiro. Stephanie Grace Garlick. Jasmine Beth Gleese. Harry Goswami. Olivia Lillian Holgate. Catherine Hurley. Amelia Irving. Lara Judith Johnston. Sam Lawal. Taylor McCallum. Grace McManus. Ariana Muharrem. Emma Murphy. Peter Jane Paddock. Lauren Jean Pendergast. Vorata Pankamol. Nandan Rajesh. Mia Yasmin Riza. Lara May Roberts. Lottie Rumble. Jasmine Spinks. Hannah Rose Sproul. Clara Swainson. Rodrigo Jose Torres. Shamiran Turnbull. Isabel Daisy Uren. Nat Uttarasritikal. Tess Jean Walsh. Anne Sajani Amanda Wanakula Surya. Lauren Seville Wiseman. Larissa Chantel Crow. Gian Ilumba. Daisy Lorraine Gillard. Jennifer Wilson. Liam Wiseman. Zali Diane Byers. Michelle Muchkora. Brianna Tunstall. Madeline Kate Hennessy. Sophie Kate Jones. Maisel Princess Antoinette Lockwood. Claudia Lee Moss Parry. Hannah Grace Papesh. Jack Peter Tomasi. Monique Velovsky. Elijah William Worthy. Nicola Kate Allenby. Lacey Christine Brown. Selma Selick. Joshua Michael Hammond. Chitiz Maski. Lucy Kate Nagel. Jessica Margaret Orchard. Madeline Iriani Ungvari. Eliana Curtis. Emily Geeling. Gemma Ruby Gao. Alexandra Howie. Gemma Lee Simpson. Isabel May Smith. Michaela Jade Wilson. Annabelle Rose Young. Olivia Jane Gray. Taylor Ryan Fagan. Ainsley Kirby Jones. Alicia Kathleen Moore. Ethan Jack Murray. Zachary David Roberts. Darcy Warren. Mohib Zaidi. Timothy Barnes. Amelia Cleverly. Ella Marie Perazzolo. Christian Charles Sullivan. Abby Grace Walsh. Monica Maria Jolanta Custis. Jess Hayes. Lara Schweitzer. Hannah Simon. Ashley Dawn Gardner. Harrison Shaw Dickey. Cassandra Jones. Amy Louise Cox. Chloe Catherine Kennedy. Floria Dixon. Phoebe June Hayward. Chloe Zora Jovanovski. Claudia Rose Bellardi. Evan Roy Bissett. Caitlin Marie Rabone. Hayden John Brown. Katie Fishlock. Eden White. Andy Zhao. Bianca Jade Bourne. Kai Santangelo. Olive Angela Watch. Tegan Kyrene Mackay. Madison Mackenzie Penza. Timothy Kenrick Sampson. Emma Margaret Davis. Ryan Hidson. Aidan Benjamin Murray Miles. Taylor Page Perkins. Ashley Page Yeaman.
Vice-Chancellor and President, I take great pleasure in presenting the recipients of the 2025 University Medals. The University Medal is for outstanding performance and is awarded to the highest achieving students as determined by their academic performance across the entire undergraduate degree. For the University Medal in the Faculty of Science, Medicine and Health for their bachelor degree, for the Bachelor of Medical Biotechnology Honours Dean Scholar in 2025, Laz Ashcroft. Laz is also a Chancellor Robert Hope Memorial Prize finalist. For the Bachelor of Medical and Health Sciences Honours in 2025, Rosie Celeste Tozer.
We'll be continuing with the presentation of awards shortly. I would like to introduce our musical item for today. It is my pleasure to introduce Felicity Dowd. Felicity is a multi-award-winning Australian singer-songwriter whose heartfelt storytelling and magnetic performances are making waves across the folk, country and Americana music scenes. 2026 Golden Guitar nominee and 2023 Youth Artist of the Year AFMA, she's cementing herself as one of Australia's most iconic young singer-songwriters. Felicity is currently a student at UOW, pursuing a double degree in creative arts and communication and media. Please join me in welcoming Felicity, who's going to perform Million Dreams with a selection of graduation photos from over the decades displayed on the screen.
Close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, and it feels like home. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, and it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we decide. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams of the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we decide. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams of the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. We may be right, we may be wrong. Say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, brightest colors fill my head. Million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. Million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams of the world we're gonna make.
We will now present the Postgraduate Awards for the Faculty of Science, Medicine and Health.
Luke Warwick Dennis. Bavli Nasrallah. Huang Long Nguyen. Clarissa Elza Marianne Sontag. Muhammad Ali Hadi. Joanna May Barber. Kelvin Kipkemboy Melly. Mustansa Nadim. Ayman Nisar. Sarah Kolchbauer. Shane Allen Thomas. Kimberly Jane Aylward. Crystal Nomovsky. Nikki Weston. Laura Shu. Amarachi Bernadette Nwagugu. Krishna Bastola. Lee Roy Adomio de Velez. Nikita Doma. Giri Multi Aran. Sital Subidi. Neelam Yadav. Anushka Shrestha. Michelle Janelle Santiago. Sana Said Akrabi. Nihal Panu. Fiona Elizabeth Wells. Benozir Khanum Sonum. Ponvik Hlai Wong Vihan. Dana Louise Collier. Isabella Veals. Douglas Michael Hoffman. Mandy Lee Kingsman. Ashley Shelton. Sarah Emily Veach. Madeline Rose Lawson. Dilip Kumar Dandala. Sandhya Sanjayan. Veena Kumari. Sayyida Fazilat Mehdi. Mercy Abi Joes. Sheba Baby. Anu Kulakatil John. Arati Mohan.
Vice-Chancellor and President, I present to you from the Faculty of Science, Medicine and Health for the Bachelor of Nursing, Chantel Fan. For the Bachelor of Psychological Sciences, Nathan Tran. For the Bachelor of Medical Biotechnology Honours, Jessica Rossi. For the Master of Nutrition and Dietetics with Distinction, Amanda Chai. It is now with great pleasure that I announce our doctoral award recipients for today. After receiving their award, the doctoral graduates will make their way up to the stage and sit with the academic procession. With the graduates who are to be presented with doctoral awards from the Faculty of Science, Medicine and Health, please stand if you are able. Vice-Chancellor and President, I present to you the doctoral graduates from the Faculty of Science, Medicine and Health, who by reason of their thesis and other work at the university have met the requirements for admission to doctoral degrees.
In the name of the Council and by my authority as Vice-Chancellor and President, I confirm your admission to the doctoral degrees for which you have qualified. Congratulations.
Vice-Chancellor and President, I present to you for their doctoral degrees, for their study of medical school admissions methods to promote equity and select competent, fit-for-purpose future Australian rural doctors, Dr. Lyndall Ann Parker Newland. For their study into dietetic practice with patients undergoing alcohol withdrawal and providing recommendations for practice for optimal care, Dr. Cameron James McLean. For their study of injuries and risk factors in male adolescent community rugby union in Australia, Dr. Sean David Murray-Smith. For for their study into how different motor pathways in the brain contribute to predictive posture and balance control, Dr. Cassandra Lilly Russell. For their study into integrating a person-centred outcome measurement-based quality improvement program into palliative care in mainland China, Dr. Yunyun Dai. For their study into how Australian nurse practitioners coped during the COVID-19 pandemic, Dr. Ida Laura Twist. For their study into psychophysiological markers and arousal to understand mindfulness meditation's impact on brain and autonomic function, Dr. Alexander Thomas Duda. For their study of women's experiences of treatment for opioid use disorder, Dr. Chloe Jane Haynes. For their study of reflecting team practices in dialogical family therapy for psychosis and other severe mental health crises, Dr. Anna Elizabeth Sidis. For their study into the introduction and exploration of a new theory of virtual reality sickness, Dr. Joel Anthony Teixeira. For their study into membrane interactions and the in vivo biological activity of novel bismuth flavonoid complexes, Dr. Serafina Maria Camilla Krappis. For their study of three-dimensional molecules with dynamic chirality and the development of cycloaddition reactions, Dr. Liliane de Koenig van Capella. For their study of phospholipid structural diversity and novel mass spectrometry imaging studies, Dr. Jessie Ann Allen Michael. For their study into the impact of ALS on the skeletal muscle and neuromuscular junction, Dr. Michelle Newbury. For their study into modelling shoreline change on sandy beaches over decadal timescales, Dr. Oksana Rapina. For their study into culturing and testing skeletal muscle and nerves on a chip for models for prosthetic interfaces, Dr. Bajan Shabir Shakibi. For their study of personal agency in borderline personality disorder using autobiographical memory recoil analysis, Dr. Emily Louise Matthews. And for their study into Australian men's engagement with general practice for preventative care, Dr. Ruth Allison Mercer.
I would now like to introduce Professor Alan Rowan, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Research and Innovation, to present our Honorary Award recipient to the Vice-Chancellor and President.
Thank you, Professor Partridge. I would now like to present the candidate to be admitted as Emeritus Professor of the University. Will Senior Professor Colin Murray Wallace please come forward and stand next to the Vice-Chancellor and President? Vice-Chancellor and President, it is my pleasure to present Senior Professor Colin Murray Wallace. Distinguished academic careers are not defined only by discovery, but by sustained service to knowledge, to institutions, and to the people who carry that knowledge forward. Over more than 3 decades, Senior Professor Colin Murray Wallace has exemplified those qualities through his scholarship, leadership, and dedication to the University of Wollongong. A graduate of the University of Adelaide, where he completed its honours, doctorate, and later Doctor of Science degrees in geology, Colin's early career took him through the NWG Mackintosh Centre for Quaternary Dating at the University of Sydney and the University of Newcastle. In 1993, he joined UOW as a lecturer in geology, beginning a 32-year association marked by intellectual leadership and deep institutional commitment. Promoted to professor in 2004 and senior professor in 2022, he played a central role in shaping earth and environmental sciences at this university. Colin's research has earned him international standing in quaternary science, particularly in the study of sea level change, long-term coastal evolution, neotectonics, and amino acid racemization geochronology. At UOW, he directed the only amino acid racemization geochronology laboratory in Australia, creating a national significant research hub for staff and students. His scholarly output, including 3 authored books, more than 150 peer-reviewed articles, and the editing of numerous influential journal volumes, supported by more than $7 million in competitive research funding. Colin led a major UNESCO-supported international research program involving hundreds of scientists across more than 60 countries, reshaping global perspectives on coastal environmental change. He served as president of the International Union of Quaternary Science Commission on Coastal and Marine Processes, and later as Secretary General of an international congress that brought together researchers from across the world. His long service as editor-in-chief of the journal Quaternary Science Reviews further strengthened the international visibility of both the discipline and the University of Wollongong. In recognition of his outstanding contributions, Colin was awarded the A.H. Boyce Medal by the Geological Society of Australia and the Mawson Medal from the Australian Academy of Science. Within the university, Colin served 2 extended terms as head of School of Earth and Environmental Sciences, guiding significant structural and curriculum reform, strengthening research culture, and mentoring generations of colleagues and early career researchers. As a teacher and supervisor, he has inspired students across a wide range of earth science disciplines, supervising numerous honours and doctoral candidates, and modelling a generous, collegial approach to academic life. Senior Professor Colin Murray Wallace's career embodies the University of Wollongong's commitment to scholarly excellence, leadership, and service. Vice-Chancellor and President, it is a privilege and a pleasure to present Senior Professor Colin Murray Wallace for admission as Emeritus Professor.
In the name of the Council and by my authority as Vice-Chancellor President, I admit you as an Emeritus Professor of the University of Wollongong. Congratulations, Colin.
It now gives me great pleasure to introduce Senior Professor Colin Murray-Wallace to give the occasional address today. Please join me in welcoming Colin.
Vice-Chancellor, members of the University, graduates and distinguished guests, friends and family. We meet this morning on unceded land of the people of the Five Islands dreaming, and I pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. It is a privilege to be a part of this ceremony and to participate in the celebration of the significant achievements of our graduates. Graduation ceremonies represent important milestone events in people's lives, and for good reason, because they celebrate formally a prolonged period of study which at times has involved significant personal sacrifice. As a tradition established in medieval times, such ceremonies are characterized by solemnity, moments of reflection, and importantly, feelings of personal achievement and great joy. I congratulate all the graduates here this morning, as well as those unable to attend in person, on the successful completion of your degrees. I also salute all those families and friends who have provided kind and loving support to our graduates during their studies. In moments of reflection such as these, as a geologist, one of the things that I find striking is the notion of time. Time pervades all aspects of our lives and all manner of academic disciplines. Our graduates today will be acutely aware of how time has affected their lives in recent years, for they have experienced a constant barrage of assignments, due on set dates, exams with strict durations, essays, practical class reports, excursion and field reports, all due at set times, and not uncommonly on a coincident deadline. In a similar manner, they have had to skillfully negotiate the work-life balance and manage that accordingly. Time is unrelenting and it waits for no one, yet paradoxically, some philosophers deny the reality of time. The discovery of deep time, that is geological time, has been widely accorded to James Hutton, 1726 to 1797, a Scottish geologist, gentleman farmer, chemical manufacturer, naturalist and physician. In his studies of Scottish landscapes, Hutton noted that a distinctive sandstone, now known as the Old Red Sandstone, cropped out on the coast north of his farms in Coburn's Path. He was also aware that a gritty sandstone, termed a greywacke, interbedded with slate, occurred on the rocky coast to the east of his properties. He decided to sail along the Berwickshire coast to find the contact between these two units, and found an angular contact at Sicker Point on the Berwickshire coast in southeastern Scotland. Not long after this visit, Hutton took his friends John Playfair, a mathematician and geologist, and Sir James Hall, geologist and geophysicist, to view the revelatory rock outcrop. Hutton explained to them the significance of the angular discordance between the near vertical Silurian sandstone and, greywacke and slates, and the overlying Devonian Old Red Sandstone. He reasoned that the junction of the two rock units is an erosion surface representing a major gap in the time and that the overlying rocks were deposited long after the underlying rocks had been folded and subsequently eroded. This established for the first time the reality of long-term cycles of erosion and subsequent deposition in Earth history. The three men stood on the small rock outcrop in awe, gasping at the immensity of geological time and realizing that the Earth was much older than traditionally appreciated. Hutton would publish an early account of his ideas in a paper entitled Theory of the Earth in Volume 1 of the Transactions of the Royal Society of Edinburgh. Celebrating the research of Hutton, John Playfair later wrote in 1805 of his impressions that day when they viewed the rock outcrop at Siccar Point, and noted, "The mind seemed to grow giddy by looking so far into the abyss of time." These and related observations showed that the Earth has a long history, significantly antedating the chronology derived by John Lightfoot, Vice-Chancellor of Cambridge University. In 1647, Lightfoot had determined that the moment of creation, that is, the age of the Earth, was at 9 a.m. on the 26th of October, 4004 BC. Hutton's discovery of deep time resulted from perseverance, several years of observations about the field relationships of rock units over widely separated geographical areas, a disciplined approach to documenting empirical information, and quiet reflection on the underlying significance of what he saw. These attributes led to a profound change in the way we now view the world, and particularly in understanding the rates of long-term landscape evolution. In many respects, Hutton's approach to understanding changes in Earth history is an extended metaphor for our graduates today, that by carefully and systematically working on a specific topic, it is possible to be an agent of significant and positive change. With that in mind, I think it is reasonable to state that education has a transformative effect on society. Education also has a transformative effect on people's individual lives, and I can illustrate this from a personal experience. A notable and memorable event for me was meeting Gough Whitlam, former Prime Minister of Australia, in a roadhouse otherwise empty of customers when I was en route to Canberra in 2007. I asked his two minders if it would be possible to speak with Mr. Whitlam. They smiled and said yes. I introduced myself and explained that I was the first in my family to attend university, and that it was the abolition of university fees by his government that made this possible. I explained that I was now a professor at UOW. His two minders were grinning like Cheshire cats at hearing this news. Somehow, Mr. Whitlam took it in his stride, but was pleased that I had spoken with him. Revisiting the theme of time, during your studies, the path to graduation may have seemed a distant event in time future, likened like a faint glimmer of light at the end of a tunnel. In this ceremony, it is in time present, and at the conclusion of this ceremony, it will begin its long journey in time past. While some time present remains, I would like to close by offering some brief advice to our graduates. Enjoy what you do in life. Work hard and remain focused. Never stop learning, and read as widely as possible on all manner of topics, for in reading lies knowledge, and in knowledge lies wisdom. Continue to write effectively. The development of a personal writing style is a lifelong journey. It never ends, as I have found. And continue to develop the foundational skills in critical thinking. Collectively, these learning skills will serve you well in life. Graduation is an exciting moment in education, but as Winston Churchill remarked in a different context, although equally as relevant to an education, now this is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is, perhaps, the end of the beginning.
Thank you, Senior Professor Murray Wallace, for your inspiring reflections. Now I'd like to call upon Rosie Tozer to give the vote of thanks. Rosie is graduating with first-class honours from the Bachelor of Medical and Health Sciences Honours program. Throughout her studies, she's consistently demonstrated a high level of academic achievement, being named on the Dean's Merit List and achieving the highest overall mark for the MIHS Honours cohort in 2025 for her project on developing pain sensory neurons from stem cells. Rosie is passionate about neuroscience and medical research and is excited to use the variety of skills she acquired at the University of Wollongong to contribute to the development of innovative medical treatments within the pharmaceutical industry. Please welcome Rosie.
Vice-Chancellor and President, Professor Max Liu, distinguished guests, fellow graduates, family and friends. It is an honour to stand here today and deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the graduating students today. Graduating from the University of Wollongong marks the start of a new chapter for all of us graduates. Upon reflection of what my time at UOW meant to me, the one thing that stood out was opportunity. The opportunity to study in such a beautiful location. The opportunity to study and learn alongside other motivated students and be mentored by incredible teachers. The opportunity also to challenge ourselves and to contribute to cutting-edge research. As we all move forward onto the next chapter of our lives, we will carry forward the lessons we've learnt, the challenges we overcame, and the resilience we built to help us make a mark on the world for the better. On behalf of those of us graduating today, I would like to extend our gratitude to the university, teachers, other staff and fellow students on helping us to achieve our goals and for getting us to where we are today. I would also like to thank Professor Colin Murray Wallace for his occasional address today. I would like to invite all the graduates to stand if you are able and join me in thanking family, friends and supporters for supporting you all in this incredible journey and by turning and giving them a warm round of applause.
Thank you, Rosie. We're coming close to the end of our ceremony today. As our newest alumni, we're proud to welcome you into the community and hope you stay connected for many years, and wish to share this short video with you.
So, you've got your degree. All of the late nights, group projects and research rabbit holes have led to this moment. So, what's next? Well, congratulations. You're now connected to more than 200,000 University of Wollongong alumni across the globe. From Bega to Beijing, Sydney to Singapore, UOW graduates are shaping industries, leading communities, and tackling our world's most important challenges. As a UOW graduate, not only do you join a vibrant network of leaders and innovators, but you'll also have access to some great benefits. Stay connected with exclusive alumni events, workshops, and seminars designed to keep you ahead of the pack. Unlock real benefits with your alumni status, from discounts on postgraduate study to complimentary library access, and propel your career forward through professional development and mentoring that turns experience into opportunity. But being part of our community means more than just receiving. It's about giving back, mentoring students who sit where you once did, sharing your journey as a guest speaker, or supporting scholarships that open doors for the next generation. UOW isn't just where you studied, it's where you started. A career, an idea, a purpose. It's a lifelong connection that continues to grow alongside you. Because when you graduate from the University of Wollongong, you gain a lot more than a degree.
Well, graduates, families, friends, and good morning, colleagues. I hope you have enjoyed the ceremony as I have, and thank you to Mark, Rosie, and Colin for your thoughtful words and inspiring remarks. To our graduates, for some of you, this journey may have felt like a marathon, sometimes uphill, sometimes in the rain, and occasionally with a finish line that kept moving. But you've made it. You have balanced studies, work, life, and the deadlines that perhaps arrived faster than they should. You didn't just get here, you persisted, you adapted, you earned your place in this room. So my warmest congratulations, graduates. And this morning, we celebrate more than 230 graduates from today's ceremony, part of a remarkable cohort of 3,500 crossing the stage this week. And this is a substantial injection of talent into the world. Behind every degree is a network of supporters. So to the parents, partners, and friends, thank you. You have provided encouragement, patience, Wi-Fi, food, and occasionally the interest-free loan. You endured the late nights, music choices, and the washing that somehow reappeared every weekend. You should be rightly proud. And to parents especially, you may be quietly thrilled that today marks the beginning of the end of the payroll arrangement. So to our academic staff and professional colleagues, thank you for your challenging, your guidance, to our students, your support. You didn't just teach them, you helped them to build confidence, resilience, and judgment. Graduates, you are now entering into a world that is changing rapidly. Whether you work in scientific research, clinical practice, public health, or biotechnology, you will be shaping the knowledge, the innovation, and the systems that will define the future and provide essential services to our community. UOW has given you strong technical skills, but what matters now is how you use them. The real test is not whether you can solve a problem, but whether you choose the right problem to solve. As Einstein put it, we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. In the age of AI, the world does not need knowledge and mastery alone. It needs human judgment, purpose, a genuine willingness to improve lives. So in your careers, you will encounter problems that are complex, ambiguous, and occasionally caused by someone else. Resist the temptation to say, that's not my job. In my experience, this is very often exactly your job. The moment you take on that problem and solve it in the interest of your team or your community, you are on your way to becoming a leader. On a personal note, many years ago, I moved from China to Australia for my PhD. It was a step into the unknown, exciting, yet uncertain. Education for me was not just a qualification, it was a passport. It gave me access to opportunities I had never imagined at the time. Today, you hold that same passport. You're now part of a global community of more than 200,000 alumni across more than 200 countries. That network matters. Use it and contribute to it. Your reputation will travel faster than you do. So one habit I encourage you to keep, that is curiosity. The tools and technologies you use today will evolve quickly, and some will become obsolete. So keep learning. It's a lifelong endeavor. And one last piece of advice, value the people who challenge you, not just those who agree with you, because growth rarely comes from comfort. Today, we formally recognize your achievements and confer degrees in the name of a world-class institution, that is the University of Wollongong, a place where mountains meet the sea, the surf is usually better than the parking, and graduates, frankly, you punch well above your weight. So your families are proud of you, your communities are proud of you, and we as a university are very proud of you. So all families and friends and guests, please stand if you're able to, and join me in congratulating our graduates in the usual way. So now you may be seated. Graduates, take this moment seriously, but not too seriously. Celebrate it. You have earned it. You are invited to join us on the Juggler's Lawn for light refreshment. After this, our mace bearer will lead the academic procession, followed by our graduates. So guests, please remain in the hall until our ushers give you the instruction on departing the venue. So congratulations once again. I now declare the ceremony closed.